Hey, what is up guys? This is Paul again for Replica Gun Reviews, and today I'll be unboxing the UMARexLegends MP40. This thing is awesome. I couldn't wait to unbox this thing. I am super glad I got it. The box is really heavy. It's full steel. It's full auto World War II replica. Thing just looks amazing. Before I unbox it, I'll show you the box a little bit. So, comes in a nice box. Shows you the gun, nice and clearly. Here you got some stats. So you got a muzzle velocity of 465 feet per second. That is pretty fast compared to most CO2 guns. You have full auto and semi-auto mode. You have blowback, so that bolt right there goes back and forth as you shoot. You do have full metal, so the entire thing is metal. As far as I know, only the grip cover is polymer. It feels like it. Has a drop-free mag. It holds 52 rounds. That's pretty crazy. That's a lot of rounds. That's more than the HK MP5. That was the most rounds that I've had in a gun so far. That's 40 rounds. This holds 52. It shoots steel BBs, and it takes 1 12-gram CO2 cartridge, I believe. I don't think it takes 2, but we'll see. Now, this is what it says on this side. It's the same thing, basically. The back has opening it here as I move it. The back has the gun in detail. So it says right there, adjustable rear sight, full metal construction. You have a foldable stock. Now I believe from what I've seen in videos that, let me just focus a little better, that this actually folds, and then the stock actually folds as well. Well, this box opens really easily. What else does it say here? You got your trigger, obviously. Safety, semi-auto, full auto switch, I guess is underneath the gun. We'll have to see. Magazine release is right there, that little circle. Charging handle, I called it a bolt receiver charging handle. Fixed front sight, so your front sight is fixed, and then you have muzzle, obviously. Here's your specs, caliber 4.5 millimeter. This thing is super heavy. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit for you guys, pardon me. Let me just zoom in and then focus on that for you. So, it says caliber .177, sights fixed front rear elevation, barrel smooth bore, danger distance up to 350 yards, powered by 2 12-gram CO2 capsules, so it does take 2. As we said, this is just a different language. These are 2 different languages. So that's basically it. So let me zoom back out, and let's get to actually unboxing this thing, because I'm dying to actually see this thing. So let me turn this over. Let me make sure I'm zoomed out all the way so you guys can get a full view. There you go. So the box is pretty nice. You get these 2 little tabs here. You just flip out, and then it just opens up pretty simply. Oh wow, look at that. Now in the box, first things first, I can't even get the manual out. It's under the gun. So I guess I'll show you the mag first. This is the magazine here. That's amazing looking. It's really long. Look at that. There's the spring. There's the BB loading port. Does it lock? Let's see. It does not lock, unfortunately, but that's okay. We can fix that or deal with that. That's a cool mag. There's your CO2 piercing screw. I hope you guys can see that well enough. There you go. I'm assuming this came with an Allen key. Put the mag back in for now. Was it this way? Let's get this out of here. So here's the Allen key, actually, right there. Came with a nice Allen key in the bag. And here, obviously, you just have your manual, and then your usual. Every gun I ever bought from Umarex comes with this stuff inside the manual, the same stuff. There's a ad for the Steel Storm, which I have. Some other thing. I have no idea what that is. Do not return this product to the store. Okay, I won't. Thanks. For ages 16 and older. You hear that, guys? If you're not 16, don't buy this. I don't know what'll happen. And then here's your air gun safety rules. Basically, keep your gun safe when you're not shooting and don't point it at anybody. And when you are shooting and it's off safe, don't shoot anybody. That's all you need to know. So let me just get rid of that. That's trash. Well, not trash. Definitely read it if you're a newcomer to CO2 guns. But for me, it's trash. So I'm gonna toss that to the side. The manual, I'm pretty sure it's gonna self-explanatory, but I'm just gonna flip through it real quick. Shows you the safety, the BB follower, etc. Alright, so the safety is under the gun. Okay, it does take two 12-gram CO2 cartridges. Okay, one capsule. So the magazine, like this, when you open that CO2 piercing screw, you take one capsule, the neck goes down, and the second capsule goes on top of it, neck up. Let me show you that. Let me focus a little better. Sorry, guys. There you go. But yeah, so you put one neck down, one neck up, and then you pierce it. Definitely use some pellet gun oil or some oil, as you see there. What else here? Nothing crazy. It just shows you how to target. It shows you how to pull the receiver. Here's the safety right there. So you have and semi-auto, full auto mode, which is located under the gun as well. So you have full auto and semi-auto, and then the rest is just operation and care. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Now let's take out the gun itself. Let's see here. Let me take the mag out so I can get rid of this box. I don't think there's anything else in it. I'm gonna put this stuff in here. Get rid of this box for a second. So this is it. This is beautiful. It's super heavy. It's definitely all steel. I don't feel anything polymer on it at all. Let me show you up close. There's the muzzle. It's beautiful. It feels really good. Legends MP caliber 4.5mm, and then you have the serial number, your usual warning, then nothing, pretty much. Trigger, this is the only polymer I think there is the trigger, the grip cover. Let's see on the other side. There's the sight at the top. Which one? Yeah, this one was removable, they said. So you can remove that. So let's show you this side now. This is the Buttstock Release, I'm assuming. So if you just press that in, it should, let me see. Yeah, you just press that in, and it folds out. And then this part here, boom, just like that. And now you have your stock out. Let me fold that back in for a second just so I can show you the gun a little closer up without taking up too much space. But as you can see, it was pretty easy to fold back in. I just did that kind of naturally. Look at that. Pretty easy. And it's a nice fit. I love how it fits under there. Look at that. It fits perfectly. I'm not sure what this is. I have to read up on what that is right there. But this is this side. Here's your bolt. Wow, that goes back quite a bit. Here's your safety. I'm actually going to have to open the stock up again. Show you the safety. Safety is right there. So you can see white is on safe. Now it's on fire. Yeah, that's awesome. Now where is the full auto and semi-auto selector? I am not seeing that. I might have to read up a little bit on the manual. I don't see it. I don't know what this is. Let me look at the manual real quick, guys. Alright guys, so I looked at the manual, and so this is the case. So this is unsafe right now. So what you do is flip it up one notch, and let me try to zoom in and get some better lighting for you. Hold on one sec, guys. But it says, what does it say in there? It says fire. So you see the first red dot, it just says fire underneath it. You push it down one more time, you see a second red dot, and now you're in full auto. So one red dot, semi-auto. Two red dots, you're in full auto. White dot, that's safe. So that's pretty convenient. Alright, so now I know how to use that. Yeah guys, that's the UmarexLegends MP40. I'm gonna load this thing up and do some shooting. I just think this thing is awesome. I can't wait to fire this thing, and I'll get some footage of it for you guys. One thing I noticed in a lot of videos I watched about this thing is that the full auto on it seems way more realistic than a lot of full auto rifles, like the DPMS, the CAK1, the R1, what else? A lot of the full auto BB guns like the PFAM-9B, the P1. You also have the Steel Storm with the 6-shot burst, but this one seemed way more realistic. The fire rate just seemed more realistic. It wasn't as fast. So I'm dying to see how that feels. I want to see how the blowback feels and everything. So let me show you how it looks before I go with the magazine in. I'm assuming it goes this way. Oh, wrong way. Alright, so the spring faces the muzzle, and it just pops in. So that's what it looks like. Wow, that looks so crazy. Like, imagine using that back in the day compared to what we have nowadays. It looks like a skeleton almost. Like, it looks like it was made just for you to go out and die with. Not to be funny or anything. I respect all our fallen soldiers, etc. Everywhere around the world. But it does. It seems like just, it was just made for death. There's nothing pretty about it. It's a beautiful gun in its own right. It has a lot of history behind it and everything, but compared to a lot of guns nowadays, it seems like nowadays people tend to like cooler looking guns. I don't know the right word for it, so I'm just gonna say cooler. Guns back in the day just seemed to just be made for function, and that's it. And if they needed some extra functionality, it was just added to it. For example, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm no history buff, but I was talking to my girlfriend earlier, and I was saying how, on my CAK1, I have Picatinny rail underneath the muzzle, so I could just add the bipod. Now I noticed during World War II, a lot of guns that had bipods had no choice but to have them on. They were just part of the gun. I don't know if they had any way to attach bipods to guns that didn't, without an engineer. Like if you could just do it on the field on your own, like you can with the Picatinny rail and a bipod. Nowadays, I'm not sure. Definitely comment if you know. But yeah guys, so anyways, that's the UmarexLegends MP40. Super excited to have it. I'm going to do a full review on this thing very soon. I'm going to do some shooting with it right now, so I'll show you some clips of that. And then I will see you at the end of the video. And until next time, peace. Alright guys, sorry about the cut-in, but I forgot to mention where you can pick this thing up, as I usually do in all my unboxings in the beginning, because I was just so excited to get this thing open. But I did want to let you guys know where to get this. You can get it on Amazon like I did. I can't remember exactly how much I got it for. I was lucky and it was on Prime, but right now it's not. So it ranges on Amazon from $276 to $299, which is the most expensive. So I wouldn't go at Amazon right now. I paid only about $200. On Umarex.com, it's $199.99, and that's what I paid. It came out to about $2 something with tax and stuff, you know. And then on Pyramid Air also, it's $199.99, so same price. By the way, if you want to get extra mags for this, they are quite pricey. They're almost $50. They're $42.99, but you can pick those up on UmarexUSA.com. I will put all the links in the description as usual. Guys, always check my descriptions. I know I've said this a million times, but I leave all this information, all the links to everything in the description. So everything you will need to know or want if you're interested in getting any of these things are in the description. So check that out. So I got this thing loaded up and I'm ready to shoot. So I'm just gonna get to some shooting and I'll be back with you. Alright guys, so I got a fresh mag here. I figured since there's 52 rounds, I'll do maybe half semi-auto and then I'll finish the rest off in short bursts, and then I'll reload and then just do a full auto mag dump. So let me just take this off safety, put it on semi-auto, pull the charging handle back, and then we should be ready to go. Let me just make sure I got a good view for you guys. There we go. And I'll do some short bursts to show you guys you can actually do that with this gun since the cyclic rate isn't crazy high. I mean, you could get it down to like maybe even 1 or 2 BBs at a time. Maybe 2. I don't know, I gotta check the camera footage. Maybe 3. And that's it. So let me put that in safe now. And that's an empty magazine. Let me go reload and I'll just do a full auto mag dump for you guys, and I'll obviously put this in slow-mo for you guys so you can see that. There we go. Alright guys, so this time I have the stock extended for the full auto mag dump. So let me just take this off safety, put it on full auto, charge it, and let's just see. Let me just get a good sight on. Make sure you guys can see as well. Alright, here we go guys. Oh man, that was it. But I love that cyclic rate. Way more realistic. Alright guys, so I got another magazine loaded up and I figured I'd turn the camera around and show you the blowback from this angle so that you can see the other side now. So let me just take this off safety. We'll do the same regimen again. I'll do some semi-auto, then some short bursts, and then I'll just do a full auto mag dump for you guys. So let me just pull the charging handle. And then here we go. That's it, guys. Put that in safe. There we go. Let me go reload and we'll do a full auto mag dump. Alright guys, so I'm back. Got another magazine loaded. I'm going to take this off safety. I'm going to put it on full auto. As I said, you just push it back 3 times. So once is semi, third time is full auto. So let's charge this and unload here. Let's make sure I got a good angle. That's it, guys. Empty mag. Do another full auto mag dump just to kill some CO2. So let me take this off safe, put it on full auto. This time I'm much closer for you, so you should be able to see that bolt much better. Alright guys, so that was the unboxing and some shooting for the MP40. Let me know what you think in the comments. I have a ton of unboxings and reviews coming up. I have the Glock 19X. I have the M1A1 coming. I have the DPMS, the R1, the SIG MCX, the SIG MPX. It goes on and on. So definitely stay tuned. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I would say definitely pick this up if you can. I know it's a bit pricey. $200 is a bit on the pricey side, but it is a solid piece of steel. And by the way, I wanted to point out before I go, before I thought I was having an issue where one CO2 cartridge was piercing only. So one thing I wanted to point out with this piercing screw before I leave is that when you have your 2 CO2 cartridges in and you're screwing this shut, sometimes it'll feel like it's tight enough. And when it gets to that point, give it an extra turn, because it's not. I was doing that. It felt like it was tight enough, and it was only piercing one CO2 cartridge. So make sure you hear you'll hear both CO2 cartridges being pierced. Just make sure you hear that psst sound twice, so you know both cartridges were actually pierced. Just give it an extra turn. It may feel like you're overturning it, but you're not. Just wanted to give you that little tip. Never over tighten them, but this one, it feels like you're gonna be over tightening it, but you're not. Trust me, you'll be wasting CO2. Let me know what you think in the comments, as I said again, and until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.